Women, including a woman molested, have been admitted to a healthcare center for the refugees in Nayapara camps. Officials from the UNHCR, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees Bangladesh, visited the victims in the refugee camps the next morning. The in-charge of Nayapara camps, assigned by the Bangladesh government, was on holiday and the police conducted raids without his knowledge and permission. The reason for the raids is still unknown. Local authorities and miscreants in the district of Cox's Bazar often assault Rohingya refugees and subject them to different forms of atrocities with impunity. An accidental fire broke out at Ong Mingala Quarter in Akyab on May 3, 2017, burning down one house and damaging other two, according to an eyewitness. The fire broke out at the Rohingya quarter at around 9:30 p.m. It was extinguished by the residents of the quarter at around 10 p.m. before the arrival of fire brigades. The local authorities are still investigating into the cause of the fire. Later, a Rakhine extremist mob attempted to launch attacks on the Rohingya quarter, holding swords, machetes and sticks during the chaotic situation as its residents were engaged in putting out the fire. The police and security forces' timely action prevented the mob from making the situation volatile. Ong Mingala is a ghetto-like and only surviving Rohingya quarter in the downtown of Akyab. All other Rohingya quarters and villages in and around the downtown area were burnt down by the state-backed Rakhine extremists in June 2012. A gang of armed robbers killed two men in southern Mongdo on May 4, 2017, sources have reported. The victims were both found dead at the village of Tawanchong, locally called Bosara, in southern Mongdo. The gang of armed robbers have been active in the region for years and notorious for robbing houses, kidnapping people for ransom, and random killings. Locals firmly claim that the armed robbers submit monthly tributary taxes to the Myanmar Border Guard Police (BGP) and military and operate in the region with their supports. Wirathu, a fanatic Burmese Buddhist monk, held a closed-door meeting with the Myanmar Border Guard Police (BGP) in Mongdo on May 4, 2017. It was held in the BGP quarter and attended by Abbot Wirathu and monks accompanying him, the commander of BGP, and other top BGP officials. The visit by the extremist and anti-Muslim monk to the violence-hit Arakan state has created worries and fears among local Muslims. On May 5th, he visited Butidong, ending his three-day visit to the Arakan state. Earlier, Wirathu has been labeled as the face of Buddhist terror by Time magazine. Burmese military raided villages of Naribil in northern Mongdo on 7 May 2017, leaving villagers in threat and fear, according to locals. In the incidents, 52 military personnel from Mongdama arrived in the village at 8:30 a.m. and gathered at the premises of the village's school. Later, they called all the villagers at the school and accused them of having connections and feeding the armed groups in the region. Moreover, they also threatened the villagers and demanded to raid every house for no valid reason. In another separate incident, a Rohingya man died in the mines placed by the military between the jungles of Mongdo and Butidong.